Hey, what's going on YouTube? I know I just made a video about games and stuff like last night, and I just posted a game review, but this morning I turned on my Wii and watched Nintendo Week, and they were saying how, the Nintendo 3DS, if you don't know anything about that, they were saying different ways that you could go and try it out, and I found out that here in my city, in walking distance from my house, there's a Best Buy, and they had one at Best Buy. So I decided to go on up there and give it a try just to see how it was. So I went in there watching the Best Buy, and I saw the 3DS. It's really good, first of all, just the system and how it feels and everything. It feels real nice. The little analog stick is good, and buttons are nice and clicky and everything. And it works really well as far as the hardware is. And I wanted to try out a lot of different things like the 3D cameras and the stuff that's inside the some software that's in there like the augmented reality cards and face raiders and stuff like that. But this is just a limited demo kiosk, and all it has on there is Pilotwings Resort. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, maybe I can get out of this. And I pressed the home button, nothing. I turned it off and turned it back on, and it started right back into the same game. So I'm like, crap. But, it is what it is. So I went in, I turned up the 3D slider all the way. It's like, all right, let's see. See this 3D. And I kept trying to find the sweet spot with it. The 3D turned all the way up. I couldn't find it. I kept seeing, it was like two images, and I couldn't really see the one image. So I kept playing around with it. I turned it off, turned it on, kept playing around with the Switch, and I just could not find it. And I talked to one of the reps there, and they took the slider down a little bit and kind of adjusted it for me while I was playing it. And then once it was there, I'm like, oh, there it is. Because in Pilotwings Resort, it's all about you either flying a paraglider or a jetpack or a little airplane. And it's all about, you're flying through the air, you're going through different rings, landing, blah, blah, blah. And I was flying over like this little mountain range or whatever. And then I finally realized I saw like a bridge was over here, and I could actually see it was a different depth. And it's like, oh, it wasn't just popping out at you 3D. It's not in that game anyway, but it's like it wasn't like you were looking at a flat screen. It's kind of like you were looking into the world, basically. I could see my character was closer to here, and then everything else was out at the distance. And as one thing that stood out to me was when I had the jetpack and I had to land on a target. When the camera kind of zoomed down, most of the time that's really hard to land on a bullseye on that kind of stuff on regular games. But with the 3D, you can actually see exactly where your character is and the depth and where he is and everything. So, I mean, it's really limited. It's a limited demo that you can get at Best Buy. But I definitely say if you have a Best Buy near you and you're interested in the 3DS, go check it out, because seeing is believing. You can look at as many impressions or people showing the 3DS on the internet as much as you want to, but you won't get to see the 3D effects just through the internet or through TV or whatever. So if you can, go check it out. Someone asked me if I felt dizzy or anything afterwards. No, I didn't feel dizzy, but I could definitely see how that could be taxing on your eyes, especially when you first start using it, because you're not used to it. It's not something that you do every day. You're not looking at stuff in stereoscopic 3D every single day. So, it's going to be an adjustment, and I don't know. I think it's really cool though, and I really, really want to get one on launch day. Launch date is the 27th of March, and if I do get it, expect a lot of coverage on this channel from the 3DS. But once again, if you want to see if there's a 3DS kiosk around you, I think the website is www.nintendo3ds Yeah, www.nintendo3ds.com, and you will go to Play It Today at a Nintendo 3DS hands-on preview event. On that, it'll take you to another area where it'll have a kiosk locator. Put in your zip code, bang, boom, it'll show you where there's a store near you where you can go and try out the Nintendo 3DS. So www.nintendo3ds.com. Go check it out and see for yourself. Alright everybody, that's it. Like I said, if I get it on launch day, expect a lot of coverage from the 3DS from me on launch day. As always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That'll help this be seen by more people. Alright everybody, until next time. Peace.